Right. Hello over there. Hello, we're back. Sorry for the jump scare. Let's get cooking. I didn't stream yesterday because I was kind of tied up. It's time for me to almost go back to work. Imagine that. But yeah, I got like 5 days left, so I was saying goodbye to my buddies. So I just took the day off. Anyways, let's get right to it. We were doing camera work last stream. We're gonna continue the camera work, but we're gonna be primarily on Aseprite today because I have to make a new Sprite. So let's watch the movie. We'll do 2 watches just to make sure there was no crazy issues. Because remember, as I mentioned before, once you start adding the camera in, keyframes can get messed up. Do 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 do. I'm gonna give myself like an hour of work time tonight. Also, I have been working on the lore video. I'm about halfway done with the subtitles, so it should be out before I get back to my duty station. So bear with me. We're just waiting for the movie to load up. I hate subtitles, just the worst. So as mentioned, primarily we're just making sure no keyframes got screwed up. It still looks very rough because we don't have a majority of the effects that I use. Do 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 do. It looks good so far. We do have to add some frames to the Nightmare Fuel sequence. We didn't zoom in on this because we need to make sure we have enough space for text boxes. This is close enough. Whenever you're working with the camera, you have to make sure you leave space for the text boxes, or else this will look very dumb. Ask me how I know. Okay. Again, so rude. Later on, we'll add shake into this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 1 watch because I have to add more frames to this sequence. And the jump scare too. We'll zoom in on this. Just seeing Death get sniped is funny. Also, that's still so rude. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. We'll give this 10 extra frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Save it. Okay. Right here, we're gonna add a keyframe right here. We're gonna zoom in. Oh, okay. So here's the thing: the camera is it's not busted. It acts dumb at times. So as you've seen, I added the keyframe where the camera should be. Right now, unfortunately, Tool is grayed out, so I can't do anything. The way to remedy this is just turn the camera back on and off. Now you can access your tool. It's not the best. Hold on. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. We just need to make sure that Mia's Uggs and Minardi's Tims are in the frame. So we can go down a little tiny bit. Right there should be good. Right here, we'll insert a keyframe right here. I do admit when I leave, I'm gonna miss this room because I'm not gonna be back here until December. It's gonna really suck. But it's all good. Oh no, no. Right there. So we're gonna insert a keyframe right here. Bring this right there. Oh, we need to zoom this out. Right there. So right there. Insert keyframe. Right there should be good. Insert a classic ease. Insert an ease in and out. I'm using ease in and out for this. This one's kind of weird, but we need to, excuse me. We need to make sure, again, they're both in the frame. That's good. Perfect. Save it. I'm gonna give myself like at least 10 more minutes with Adobe Animate. Then we're gonna start going to Aseprite. All right, so we're gonna insert a keyframe. Another keyframe right here. So right when she goes off screen. Right there. All right, then from there we'll go back down to Mia. Insert keyframe. What was this at? This was at -149. -149. Same thing. Why am I blank? I haven't even drank alcohol yet. Why am I blanking out? Okay. So we're to give this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because it's pretty fast. Okay. After that, we're to give this more frames because minorities have to come back down. And as I mentioned before, be very wary that you only have 60,000 frames to work with. You know what? Hold on. Because I know it's going to be a crap ton of Kingdom Hearts. I want to listen to Zelda. We can't be doing the final battle, though, because apparently that'll get this stream banned. You know what? Yeah, we'll go Spirit Temple. The thing would be doing Water Temple, but I'm not doing that tonight. I've had enough toxicity for a lifetime from that place. And it's not even that bad now that I think about it. It's always going to be that one. It's always that one key. And that one key's always in the tower. It's in the tower sequence right underneath the ledge that gets brought up. Platform. All right, let's watch the movie. We'll do 2 watches, then we'll get to Aseprite. And again, the longer sprite animation is, the longer it takes for a test movie to play. So be wary of that too. Shipping up my actual gaming rig to my duty station this time, so things will be a lot easier in regards to actually getting stuff rendered and done. It's more beefier than my gaming laptop. This thing has been put through a lot of work. I'm not gonna deny it, especially throughout those 7 months on deployment. This laptop was going in. But this is good. We haven't seen anything too crazy with the camera, so. But that's not saying it's not going to happen. It's bound to happen eventually. So while we watch this, the game plan for me tomorrow is finish the subtitles for the lore video on Doppelgangers that I have to release probably on Friday, because I'm at 11 minutes out of 24 minutes. So tomorrow should be done. I gotta play through games to get footage. Had that released on Friday. This will be released August, toward the end of it. Then I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in September. The goal is at least get 2 videos out by the end of a month. It's just this one takes longer. Lore videos, I don't really stream. I actually don't stream myself typing it no more, because it's not a waste of time. It's just I get so much done just on my own time instead of waiting until I get out of work to type. This is fine. I can just do this on stream, but when it actually comes to script writing for lore videos, yeah, it's better. I get things done so much easier by not streaming it. What we could do is... No, it's fine. That's actually great. We did good. That's so rude. All right, I might have to add a couple frames to that, but we're gonna take a look at it again. It just goes to show you how not nerfed Minardi is without her scythe. It's just she's being forced to actually use her actual firepower instead of relying on occult shenanigans. And the fact that she's quite literally like injured right now does not help. They're all right. I need to hear myself yap. So they're kind of the polar opposites right now. Mia can't heal, but she has the Mercury buff on top of Synergy just getting restored because Mercury Lighthouse. Minardi can't heal because she doesn't have that capability. But when it comes to overall strength, Minardi does have her edged out, even though she's kind of hurt right now. Makes sense. So they're kind of evenly matched, and I would probably say it's not even teetering in any direction. It's like pretty even. It's just the scythe was the key thing that was just screwing things over, like in Mia's case. But now Minardi doesn't have her occult shenanigans, so she has to rely on firepower. This looks good. And as usual, I gotta keep on saying this. This is a reimagining of Golden Sun 1 and 2 story. More adult-oriented, more mature, more, adult-oriented, dark, mature, etc., etc., etc. My primary goal is just fixing issues that I personally have with the series from the first two games, plot holes. Obviously, I'm not bashing the series. I love the series, but there's certain aspects of the game that just never got resolved. Well, the series in general. So my goal is primarily just fixing things, adding my own little twist to it, and I just felt making it more mature and dark definitely helped out. Obviously we're gonna, if you've seen the other ones, two Parangas in here, so we're factoring in some time bullshit shenanigans. As we all know, multiverses are a bitch. Somehow, some way, I can't believe I got this to work. We got Dark Dawn in the mix. It's just the Dark Dawn aspect's hard because I have Heart and Karis as the representatives for now. And they both don't have Golden Sun 2 sprites, so I had to make the sprites from the scratch, and that's hard. Especially Karis' sprite, because she's wearing a cloak. Besides that, the primary workhorse, as I mentioned time and time again, it's gonna be Aseprite. Probably $2 right now on Steam. And Adobe Animate, which 7.5 times out of 10 it'll work. Amongst other things. But this is we're using multiple programs for this. You'll be doing a lot of long hours if you want to take up this project, because these sprites are JRPG sprites. They're not made for this environment. You'll run into difficulties with Mia and Minardi specifically because of their dresses. Well, their dresses and her cape and Mia's jacket, especially like Mia's jacket. Mia's wide. She's very, very wide. There's 2 pixels missing from that. I'm not bothered by that. Okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to. Hold on, because I already have this up. We're gonna grab an effect. At least try something. Don't do this. Okay, looks like we're going to Aseprite because Adobe Animate wants to be stupid. Alright, we'll let it do its thing for a while. You have to have a lot of patience with Adobe Animate. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I have to make a minority a sprite because we're gonna have minority and Mia do desperation attacks. Then that's where we're gonna end the fight. Then we'll transition into the. It's not the ending of Mercury Lighthouse. Mercury Lighthouse is gonna end, but this is the ending of their fight. Then we're gonna transition to what happens next. As I mentioned before, my gripe, and it's not a bad gripe. One of my issues with how progression was in game, from Veil, Soul Sanctum, all the way up to Mercury, the tension was extremely high. Like it was really high. Then after Mercury, it just died down for a while. There's like a lot of dead space, if people get what I'm saying. Like there's not, the tension was just gone. I would say it ramps up toward Colosso. Kind of, it gets in a weird spot after you get to Venus, because Venus was a very interesting scenario. If you look into Venus Lighthouse, how progression went, in my opinion, things just made absolutely no sense, just because of how false Venus Lighthouse into main Venus Lighthouse. That's just a head scratcher there, and the citizens of Liberio and all that fun stuff. But I'm not going to digress into that. We did that the other day. But in my honest opinion, I feel the tension from Veil to Mercury got tossed aside. From Mercury all the way to Colosso, it's just like a lot of dead space. Then after Colosso, it's like, oh, okay, and then the tension's back. So we're gonna fix that. We've done a good job so far, but we can do more. All right, minority. So we'll start with minority because hers is a little bit harder. Okay. We're not doing any Kamen Rider shenanigans today. Let's give her Orochinagi. Yes. All right, let's go. All right, so I need... You don't have an... I swear a lot, don't mind me. Shit. I need this. No, not yet. I'm just being very lazy right now. There we go. The reason why I did that is Golden Sun sprites, once you start rotating them, what the fuck? Once you start distorting them by rotating them, they just get so screwed up. Ah, shit. Hold on. Copy. Okay. Why did that not copy? Oh, I'm a fool. Okay. Delete. Copy. I usually give myself about 128 to 128 height and width just because it gives me enough working space. Okay. All right. New layer. Take our time with this. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that works. This will be a two-parter. Orochi Nagi startup. All right, so we need to grab. Let's grab this. We'll grab the training stage real quick. I'll update it because it's kind of barren at the moment. Then we'll put Minority in there and we'll go from there. Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my god. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. This is nothing to do with the sprite animation. I'm just making this like a little bit better. No, this actually helps. Wait. Don't do what I just did. Cool. Actually, OCD is terrible. Oh yeah. Because you're silhouetted. Damn, you black. That's how Heart should have been, but it was kind of hard to see her. So I decided just to not do what I was trying to do earlier. And why not? We'll just put Mia and Jenna in here. Why am I always drawing a blank here? Okay. Layer. Okay, you parry. And like I said, OCD is a bitch because this whole entire training stage I used for stuff. I'm actually maxed. I used all these sprites and I didn't get a chance to use them. Well, we won't talk about how long it took me to color. All right, much better. I'll update this more later. Cool. Training stage now updated. I did not need to do that, but we did it anyways. Okay, so we did a Roshinagi. Now what we need to do is get trading stage back in. We'll put it over there, then we'll see how things go. Pull this on. I was shooting this for 36 minutes. We'll do a little extra time just to make up for that massive time waster we just did. Game assets, battle, no, backgrounds. This on one. Training stage. Okay. All right, so that's all set. We save that. You don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Now let's grab Minority and see how this looks. Antagonist, Minority. Okay. That's the startup. Oh, don't do it this way. New later. The red line is here to represent the x-axis. The white line is the y-axis. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now that's good. Let's go to. We're gonna be going to Adobe Animate in a moment. Give me a sec. Okay. I'm just looking for something for Mia later. Okay, Melty Blood. All right. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Minority fall down. Paste. This technically came from right here. Damn, it's been 30 minutes. Holy shit, it actually was 30 minutes. Force template is no. Let's do some shenanigans tonight. Oh, oh shit. I'm not going to listen to 10 hours of this, but fuck yeah, let's go. We'll do like 15 minutes. All right, so we're gonna go over easing in and easing out real quick. So we get an object to go from point A to point B. So we want Minority to start here off screen and land all the way over here. We already got the keyframe of her being off screen. We're gonna call that point A. We want this to be a few frames, so we're giving ourselves a few extra frames here. We're gonna right click anywhere in her layer, insert keyframe. We're gonna drag this all the way down. We're gonna drag her in front of Mia. She's very. We're gonna reduce her size. Oh no! Before I forget, if you're ever gonna be resizing, turn the camera off. Because if you resize, it's gonna resize with the camera settings zoomed in. And you're gonna get a very, very fun surprise. You'll have like a gigantic Minority. That's fine. Okay. All right, we're gonna zoom back out. So there's Minority's position. It's kind of flattened, but it's fine. So point A is up there, point B is right here. We're gonna have. That's fine. Click anywhere in between point A and point B. Right click it. Unfortunately, OBS is stupid, so you can't see what I'm clicking, but the first option will be Create Classic Tween. Create Classic Tween. Click it, now you have an ease. Boom. I'll use ease and out as my effect. But what we're gonna do, add a little bit more oomph to this. We're gonna have her have snow effects on top of her. I remember when they first ported this to the GameCube. Yeah, it was the GameCube. I played it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm in the fire. I'm like, wait, something sounds wrong. it took me a while to realize, like, yeah, the chance is gone. Okay. Yeah, let's watch the movie. Tomorrow's the 28th. Yeah, I'll be back in the barracks. Saturday will be my last day here. I'll be back in the barracks on Sunday. I should be able to stream. I'm setting my desktop computer there, but it's gonna take a while to get there. So I'm still gonna be working on this. Also, as usual, don't drink unless you're my age. I won't be able to get away with this when I get back. Cherish your livers. We're just waiting for the movie to load up, then we'll carry on. All right, cool. We'll do 2 watches, then we'll proceed into the next step. All right, I've had my share of hype. The Spirit Temple, where are you? Mm. Oh yeah, I got changed Minardi's position. We'll do this one rewatch. I'll go back, change your position, then we'll go from there. No, the gag. Damn it! I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Turn on your camera if you turn it back off. Damn! Alright. Oh man, I knew it. Okay, let's change your position. I love it. I'm not too anal about this. I thought. Okay, let's do this again. Always, if you turn off your camera, just make sure you turn it on, back on again. That's the gag. Whenever I would be doing some weird adjustments, I'll turn the camera off and be like, all right, I'm ready to see the fruits of my efforts. Ah, shit, camera's off. And again, we do these rewatches just to make sure everything we're doing is good and that there's no crazy, crazy stuff happening, specifically with the keyframes being moved. We're still gonna do 2 rewatches just in case. It's just a weird, surreal experience seeing Mia without blue eyes, quote unquote Mia. I gotta fix that. $10. Back in the day, I used to be able to do all these long streams, but not so much anymore. I get tired fast. I wouldn't be surprised if that becomes a thumbnail. This could have been a little bit better with the plot house. Okay. Let me do one thing real quick. Give this like 2 extra frames. 1, 2. Okay. David. Not here. Right here. All right. We need, if we're gonna do iSlide, we need to commit. So I need to find the streak. I mean, we could. No, it won't look. It won't look right. No, we can pull this off. Oh, wait a minute. Is that error still gonna happen? We'll see. So it would have to be right there. If this works, I will pop off and be super giddy. What? Fuck! Oh, excuse my French. I'm wilding. Make sure you do a blank keyframe, for God's sakes. It's too slow. I can do this, but I have to really... It's gonna be so weird to do. But we can do this. Okay. That can work. It seems like we're not dealing with the issue that we were having before. Of that that certain effect being getting added to other effects. I still don't understand how that worked, but I'm not worried about it now. It's not affecting us anymore. My headphones almost fell off. That would have been embarrassing. I get uncomfortable wearing these for a while. I just don't like earpods that much. Look at all these ice effects that I just don't use. All right, I have an idea. Just put a little bit more oomph. I think this can work really good. Don't mind me, I'm just yapping to myself. I'm gonna do something. So boom. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Just to add a little bit more oomph to this dragon attack. As soon as that hits, copy this. Highest effects I don't like because they add miscellaneous effects that I'm not using. Don't know why it does that. Turn off a layer if you're not using it. No, we won't be able to do that. No. That sucks. But I'll add something else to just give it a little more oomph. But we can save that for later. Fuck. I keep on forgetting. It's fine. Okay, we'll wait. 128 by 128. All right, minority. I got an idea. We just need this. Oh, we are so gonna cook. Yeah, we're so gonna cook. No. I just need your... I need your front leg. Fuck. Fine. Okay. Oh my god, we're actually doing this. Oh shit. All right. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. Sorry, work's texting me. Even though I'm off duty, I'm still on duty. Okay. What I can do, I think. Let me try something here. No, it's not gonna look good. No, it's not gonna look good. No. I'm already committed. No, we're not. We're not committed yet. Swipe right over here. That's damn. It could look so good. I would honestly have to fix this. Can look good. I would just have to fix the hair. Fuck it, we're committed. Let's go. It's not that serious, but damn, I really wanted this to work. Yep, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. We did it. But it kind of have to start wrapping this up. So we're in this to the training stage. We'll go from there. So what should happen for my people that played KOF, Minardi would do the go into right into that. Oh, I'm gonna have such a field day with this. Oh my god. So now let's get the startup in. So that'll be right there. And we'll get the startup. So we can actually show it off. Copy. So Minardi will start off right here. Do the charge up, then do the flames. Yeah, we did some KO shenanigans here. Let's go. That'll be her. Oh my god, desperation attack. All right, I'll take that as a sign. Like, yeah, streamer, you've done some shit tonight. Okay, we're not gonna. All right, let's try to see if I need to do anything here. Wait a minute. No. Fuck. Yeah, I probably need to start taking care of this. All right. Let's save this. Let's watch this. See how this looks first. I don't use autosave because manual. I don't use autosave because autosave is kind of like borked. So I just manual save. Autosaving saves at the worst possible moments at times. Such as when you're playing a movie, which we're about to do right now. Like, there's been horror stories of me just watching a movie, getting ready to watch a movie, then autosave. It just does not go from go. Shit sucks. I really spent like 15 minutes working on the training stage. I've been meaning to update it anyways. It just felt empty. So what should happen is when Mia does Sub-Zero slide, the ice will just show up. Okay. Just like it normally does with Sub-Zero nowadays. We did an hour and 16 minutes. We're not counting that 15 minutes I spent literally updating that file. Well, updating the training stage. We don't count that. So we did about an hour's worth of work tonight, which is not bad. So tomorrow when I get up, I'll start working on the rest of the subtitles for the lore video I have to do, which is on doppelgangers. Later on that evening, tomorrow evening, I'll stream this, and we'll go from there. And hell, this 2 weeks went by super fast. Then it's back to work. I like it. Damn, it's already been 15 minutes. Fuck, I need to fix that. This is what I mean. Look at all those empty frames. Why did we not add those? All those empty frames. Wow, son of a bitch. Adobe Animate, Adobe Animate, Adobe Animate. I was wondering why there was a sudden jump. I didn't put the sudden jump there, but this is what I go. This is what I told you guys earlier. This shit does happen. You have to be very careful when using the camera. Things do happen. So besides the hell, all right, I gotta fix that later. All right. Besides that, good stream, everybody. We did a lot. We did a Aseprite work. We did Adobe Animate work. So we'll do some more work tomorrow. I got other stuff I need to do in regards to like lore videos, but. Same time tomorrow, we'll get some stuff done. We're about to start wrapping up Mia's section. We're gonna have Minardi do her desperation attack. We'll have Mia do her desperation attack. That'll transition the end of their fight. Then we'll get the transition into the next portion, which will take us to Mercury Lighthouse ending proper. Finally, it's been a long time. A lot of videos. All right, have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy the VOD. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night, guys. Bye bye.